Hi guys, so I'm back with the new question. So we will start with the 10th question, which is to take input from the user a binary number and convert it into the decimal number. So we have to basically take binary number from the user and convert it into the decimal number. So let's head on to the text editor and start with our code. So I have created a separate whole video for the binary numbers conversion to decimal and decimal to binary as a separate series, number systems and binary numbers, so you can check that out for more deep information. Here we will see the basic overview of conversion of binary to decimal. So basically, first of all, we would need to know what is binary and decimal. So basically decimal, we know decimal is the basic regular numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these are the basic decimal numbers. So we can see here we have 10 different numbers, so basically 10 numbers. So we can also call this decimal as base 10. So it has 10 different values, 0 to 9. So basically in the number system we have various systems in which we can indicate the same values. So similarly there is a binary number system in which it is also called as base 2. Why? Because it only has two values, 0 and 1. So basically a whole binary system is based on zeros and ones. As we know computer can only understand binary, means which is 0 and 1. So we take this as voltage or some power, 5 volts. So basically 0 is 0 volt and 1 is presence of some power, so it is 5 volt. So what basically happens is whenever 5 volts is present, potential different 5 volt is present, we consider it as 1, means on condition, and whenever it is 0 volts means no condition, so we call it as off. So basically the switch is off. So similarly, that's why it is easy to work for the computers on this binary base 2. So basically binary contains 0 and 1. So how would we create the whole decimal number system into binary? So basically in decimal system also, what we do after ending of an all the 10 digits, what we do, we take the second element. So basically we can also write this as 0 0 0 1 0 2 0 3 0 4 0 5 0 6 0 7 0 8 and 0 9. So after that ending of this first 10 digits, what we do, we take the second digit as 1 and then add all the 9 digits, sorry, so we take the second digit of this number system and then add all the other numbers after that. So it becomes 0 1 1 1 1 2 1 3 1 4 accordingly up to 20. So basically 19. After that again we move on to the third value, which is 0 2, and take the 2 0 2 1 2 2 2 3 and continue like this only up to 29. Then we take 30 and so on, we continue. So now similarly in the binary 2 we will follow this same technique of taking the next number and following. So the first element is completed, first two digits are completed, then what we will do, we will go to the second digit and take it two times. As it is base 2, we can take it two times, and then again 0 and 1. So what has happened, we have to taken this digit and then added this 0 and 1, or basically appended it afterwards. Similarly now this 2 is completed, we will take this 1 0. So 1 0, after that this 0 and 1 0 1. So for more clear visualization I did this, so you can also add a space here. So basically 0 and 1, after that we will take the second digit and add 0 and 1 to it. So let's just give some spaces too, so it would be great to understand. So after that, now we have completed this 1 0. What we can do, we can take the next number 1 1. So it becomes 1 1 0. After that 1 1 again 1. So after that, now we have completed this 4. Now we will take this 100. Basically it is 1 0 0 1 0 0. After that 0 again 1 0 0 and 1. So now next again 1 1 1 0 again 1 1 1 and 1. So basically this is 0 in decimal, this is 1 in decimal, this is uh, 3 in 2 in decimal, this is 3 in decimal, this is 4 in decimal, this is 5 in decimal. Similarly, this is 6 in decimal, this is 7 in decimal, this is 8, this is 9, and then so we basically moved 100. After that we have to take 101, so we directly moved on to 111. So here this was 100, here 100, and then we have to take 101. So this is 101, sorry for that mistake. So it would be 101 101 1. So this is basically 10. So this is 10 and this is 11. So these are decimal values. So these are binary. If we remove this space, then we can see more clearly. So these are the basically binary numbers: 0 1 1 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 1 1, which is 5, 1 1 0, which is 6. So similarly it continues on. So how to convert this zeros and one into twos and decimal numbers, basically decimal numbers? How do we know this? So there is a mathematical calculation behind this. So basically if we take 4 digits, let's just copy this only. So this, and uncommenting all, removing this. So what we can do, we can convert this all characters into 4 by adding zeros at first. So basically the zeros at the leftmost position are not that significant. So we also call that as non-significant numbers. So we basically converted this. So let's just copy this and delete. So these are the basic numbers. So now what we can do, we can give each column a number. So in decreasing order, 3 2 1 and 0. So we would need 0 as the starting position. So 0 1 2 and 3. So we are basically taking 4 columns, or we can also call this as bits, 4 bits. So basically this single value can be called as a bit value. So bits can only hold zeros or 1. So bits are the concepts of computers, the storage things, bits, bytes, nibble. So group of 4 bits is called as nibble, and group of 8 bits is an byte, byte. So just for this now just consider each column a number. So starting from 0 to 3. So we will start with right to left. Why? Because we have already told that left are least significant bits, and it's not bits, it's bits, and then right is the more significant bit, more significant bit uh, bit. So the rightmost element is the most significant, then this is less significant, then the less, and then least. So basically a priority goes on decreasing from right to left. So now we have numbered 0, 1, 2, 3 accordingly. So as we know binaries are base 2, so we have to basically take base 2 at the as a base. So basically what it happens for each column, let's take below. So for each column, what we have to do, we have to take the column value, multiply it with the 2 raised to power of the column number. So basically here column number is 0, then 1, then 2, then 3. So we have to take the respective column number and column values and put it in this formula, and then we have to take this summation of all such column values and column numbers. So basically we have 4 columns, so 0 to 4, basically 0 to 3, 4 numbers. So let's just take this formula and work on it and find whether it gives correct values or not. So basically if we have 4 columns, so this 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 so now we will start from right to left, as more significant bits are here. So column value was 0, here also 0, here also 0, here also 0. You can basically see 0 0 0 0. Now 2 raised to column number 0, this would be 1, this would be 2, this would be 3. So 2 raised to 3 can basically written as 8. 2 raised to 2 would be 4. 2 raised to 1 would be 2, and 2 raised to 0 would be 1. So basically 1 into 0 gives us 0. So here 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0. Why? Because 0 into anything is 0, 0 into anything 0, 0 into anything 0, 0 into anything 0. So this is the first bit value, which is 0. So it is converted into decimal. So you will not get the change here. We will see the change in the second and third digits. So now similarly here the second digit has 1 at the last place, most significant bit is 1. So basically this 1 into 1 becomes 1, other all is 0. So 0 plus 0, 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1. So now this gives us 1. So we have to basically do addition. So it gives us 1 in decimal. So here also we are not getting any change. Now we will get to see the change. So basically now the third value is 1 0 1 sorry 0 0 1 0. So here we can see this is a third value 0 0 1 0. So this is, let's just count the value and see whether it is correct or not. So 0 0 1 0, so this would be 0. So let's just count this out. So first term would be 0, as it is 0. So first term 0, second term also 0, third term is 1 into the value, which is 2. So basically it is 2, and then last value is also 0. So this basically gives us 2, which is correct in decimal. So now you can see first value is 0, then 1, then 2. So then 2 we got. Similarly we will calculate for the third number. So it is 0 0 1 1. So 0 0 1 and 1. So now what we can do, 0 plus 0, first two terms would be 0, as they are multiplied by 0, and then 2 into 2, 1 into 2, so it would give us 2. After that 1 into 1, so it would give us 1. So basically if we add this all, it gives us 3, so which is correct in decimal. So here we got 0, then 1, then 2, then 3. Similarly, now we take more numbers, it would give us the same thing. So here the next value is 0010, sorry, 0100, 0100. It is the value of 4. So 0, this would be 1, this is 0, this is 0. So basically first term would be 0, second term would be 1 into 4, which is basically 4, then again 0, and then next term again 0. So it gives us 4, which is correct in decimal order. Similarly, if we take next number, so here it is 0101. So 010, and this will be again 1. So what has basically happened, this is 0, this is 1, means same, this is also 0, means same, and last one is changed to 1. So here we would get 1. So 4 plus 1 is basically 5. So similarly, if we continue this, it would go on and we would get the decimals. So what we can deduce from this, and general formula we can create. So what a general formula we can create, that summation of for the length of, or the directly take summation of CV column value, or let's just elaborate, column value into 2, which is the base, 2 raised to column num. So summation, so this would start from 0 to n. So n would be the length of string, length of the binary value. So basically 0 summation, so it would be summation of 0 to n. Let's just write it, summation of 0 to n. N is the length of binary value, or the binary string. Basically we consider string in Python. So summation of 0 to n, length of binary string, which is n is binary string of. So basically this is just an explanation. So summation of column values into 2 raised to column numbers. So this would be the general formula. So how do we convert this into binary? So let's just comment this all out, else it will give us an error, and move on to the binary, to conversion of decimal to binary. So let's just create a function binary to decimal. Decimal. So then parenthesis, we would take a string. So string could take more good name. So binary val, basically binary value, and then let's just pass for this. So let's just call this function binary to decimal. Binary value would be the input from the user. So we would basically give it as string, so we not need to convert into input. Or for more better understanding, what we are doing, basically taking a number, binary number from user equal to input. So basically we are doing the same thing, we are just storing this in a variable. We can directly use input also, but for more understanding we can use this. So what we can do, we can execute this. So input, let's just give some message for more clear info. Enter binary number. So what we have to do, basically we have to return something. We will return the binary value. So what we can do, we can, decimal value. So we can create a decimal num variable, and let's just initialize it as a string. So then we can change it accordingly to our question. So what we have to do for so let's just take an example. It would be great to work with an example. So let's just take the example of this 5. So 5 is basically 0 1 0 1. So let's just take 0 1 0 1, and now we have to work with this. So this string is going to come in the binary value. So what we will do, we will take each value from the string. So we can take a for loop for I in binary value, binary val. So I in binary val, we can take that. So in the I, in the first case it would be 0, then it would be 1, then it would be 0, and then again 1. So what we can do is so we wouldn't require column value and column number. So basically now we are getting the column numbers in the I, means 0 1 0 1 is coming in the I, but we would need to require this column number too. So what we can do, instead of using this, we can run a loop on the range. So it would be basically length of binary value. So this has the length of 4. So range would be from 0 to 3. So it basically satisfies our condition. Column numbers, here we have also taken 0 to 3, 0 1 2 3. Similarly here in the range we will get the value 0 1 2 3. So in the I, now we are getting the 0 1 2 3, basically the column number. So we can rename this to column number, column num, and what we can do is decimal number. So we will initialize it first, and let's just take it as an integer as we are going to perform some calculation. So what we can do is for column number, what we can do, we can take decimal num plus equals, so we are basically doing summation, plus equals some formula. So basically here formula would be column value into 2 raised to column number. So this will be basically in brackets. We have to do this first, and after that multiply it. So now we have got column number, we are getting 0 1 2 3. So now we have to see the logic for the column values, how we can access the values from right to left. So we have learned something about negative indexing. So we will be getting so we will be needing -1 for this, -2 for this, -3 for this, and -4 for this. So basically column number is giving 0 1 2 3. So what we can do, we can increment the column number. So we can take column number plus 1 and then negate it, means basically take the minus of this and use in the binary string value. So binary value which is a string, so it works as an array, so we can index is using negative values. So what we can do is create a value, column value equal to the column number plus 1 and then negative of this, basically minus minus number of column value plus 1. So in the basically first case it would be 0, so 0 plus 1 would be -1. Similarly now we have to multiply it with the binary value of index column value, or for more clear thing we can take this as an column value and we are indexing column minus column value plus 1. So this would basically perform minus plus 1, so we have to give the bracket. So now So now let's just explain this. I will explain this again. At last we have to return the number, decimal num. So basically we are taking decimal num as an integer. So what our basic logic is, we have to do summation for this formula. So for summation we have adding the number. So basically here column value is left. Yeah. So basically what we are doing, if I remove this or let it be, for it would be great for example. So basically binary value 0101 is coming in this binary val string. So what it will do is basically we will iterate through the length of this binary value. So basically if it is 4, then we have to go through uh, 0 1 2 3. So basically we will go through 0 1 2 and 3, and then the column value would be binary of negative column value plus 1. So basically we need to take this value at first, then this value, then this value, then this value. So basically in the first case we would require 1. So for taking this, as this binary value is a string and we can use this as an array. So strings are basically arrays of character. So for indexing the last element, what we can do is take the negative indexing. So -1 if we give, then we would get this number. So for creating that -1, what we can do is we can take I 0 plus 1. So it will become 1 and then add a minus sign. Basically we are taking column value which is 0 in the first case, adding 1 to it. So 0 plus 1 becomes 1 and then minus value. So why are we doing this? Basically arrays start with 0 to 3. So basically arrays are 0 based index. But while we are accessing this in the reverse order using negative indexes, we would require it from 1. So we don't require 0 index, we would require 1 index. But we are getting here 0 index. So therefore we are adding 1 to it and then creating the negative value of it and then storing it in the column value. So let's just run this, let's just print this and see what happens. So it will basically ask the binary number. So let us give this same example. So column value request, sorry, so here instead of column value we require column num. So let's just again run this 0101. So again operand type s for plus and o. So basically this column number is integer string. We are basically iterating through string, so column number is a string. Basically convert this into integer using explicit conversion column number. So now it would work fine, 0101, and it would again, so column num equal to int of column num, and what is it happening? So in this thing unsupported type, so what is column value? So here also we are getting this as an string. So basically we have to convert this also into a integer. So basically we are getting this column number and binary value in a string format, but we can't perform mathematical calculation on strings. So we have to convert it explicitly into int. So let's just run it again. So now you can see 5 is got printed. Basically 0101 is 5. So let's just test the other values. So 1010 is 10. So let's just run the again 1010. So it would return us 10. Basically we are getting correct value. So let's just print each statement every time. So get more clear background calculation. So column num, then print column val, column val, or and then basically let's just print in the format we require. So we will take a format string, print format string, it would be column number, column val, then and into then again 2 raised to the column number. So let's just print in the each step, so to get more clear. So let's just take 5 only. So in the first case 0 into 2 raised to 0. So here if we see, so this and this matches. So 1 into 2 raised to 0. Here also 1 into 2 raised to 0. In second case 0 into 2 raised to 1. So this is same. 1 into 2 raised to 2. This is same. And 0 into 2 raised to 3. This is same. So when we add, this would be 0. This would be 0. So 1 into 2 to the 4. 2 raised to 2 is basically 4. So 4, and this is 2 raised to 0, which is 1. So 4 plus 1 gives us 5. Similarly, if we take 10, 1 0 1 0, then it would give us 2 3s are, which is 8, and this is 2 1s are 2. 8 plus 2, 10. So we can give any big numbers. So let's just take, so basically 9 would not come. So 1 0, some random 1 and 0. So it is 1705. So we will get each calculation. You can see each calculation has been provided. So this is basically conversion of binary to decimal. So hope that you got everything. So now as we have created our own manual function for creating binary number into decimal, so let's see an inbuilt function from the Python which does the same thing. So there is an inbuilt function to do the same. So we are basically converting binary into decimal. So what we can do is let's just take the input. So num equal to input, then enter binary value. Basically we will take binary value, and then what we would do is print using inbuilt function. So we will take the int function. So int function basically has two parameters. First is the input string, and then the second is the bytes. Here you can see x, which is the first parameter. It takes union of text, bytes and byte array. Basically we give it an text, and then base. So we learned about something base, decimal has 10, binary has 2. Similarly we can convert that. So int of the num, so we would basically require a string in this case, and then int num, and then base, which is 2. So if we would print this and binary value 1010, it basically prints 10, the same value as our function gives. So if I change again it to 0101, it gives the same 5 value. So let's just run both the codes simultaneously. So here our function starts, and then we will take the same binary input. So instead of num, we would take this binary num from user. And let's just remove this print, so that we would not get many things on the output console. So let's just take 1010. So we got 10 and 10. Means first 10 was from our manual function, second was from inbuilt function. Similarly, some random numbers, both are giving the same. This is what we can confirm that we have created an correct function. So this was for the binary to decimal conversion. So if you have to do the reverse, then using the same logic you can reverse the decimal to binary, or there is an inbuilt function. So let's just print using inbuilt function, which is bin. So bin of let's take this 5845. So let's just take here, and let's just take this for reference. So let's just copy this and store it as a comment. So let's just run this. So now you can see 0b. So 0b basically indicates it is in binary format. So this number is in binary format. So 0b, which is binary, we can ignore this. Then 101010101010. So we can basically see 101010101010. So both strings match each other. We can directly match using the Python also. So we would take this, it would return as a string. So we will basically take the values after this 0b. So this is basically slicing of a string. We will take two values after, we would start from the two values after this. So we would basically start after the two values up to the end. We have not specified anything, means we are going up to end. So it would basically return this only number. So we can equate it using boolean operator. So it would return a string, so we will also print as a string. So it is returning true, means both are same. So that's all for this video. Let's meet in our next video.